Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we have Professor Ali Arslan with us. He has a specialty in English and he is well known in academic circles and has vast experience in teaching English, language, spoken, everything. So today we just requested him to have some time for us. तो आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे बेसिकली उनके साथ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज एज लैंग्वेज, इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस एंड हाउ वी कैन इम्प्रूव. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you for inviting
And
me.
today, just for our audience, I want to ask that what is the importance of English globally, and then we'll come to our main topic, how to improve and other questions.
Thank you, Mr. Wahid, Professor Wahid, for inviting me on your channel. Actually, English, you see, is a global language, and it is widely considered as lingua franca. Lingua franca is such a language that is spoken in almost all the world, and is, at least if not spoken, is understood in all the world. And it is the language of basic communication and basic interaction. So English is important for that reason, number one. Number two, English is important because it is the language of latest research, science and technology all over the world. With the rise of China, Chinese language is also gaining importance, but you see, English has been there for centuries, and English language became important centuries ago with the Renaissance and industrialization in the Western countries, and the Western countries becoming global powers, and the language of those countries being English gained a lot of importance. So English is still important, and anytime soon it is not going to lose its importance. So it is really important for anyone who wants to develop scientifically, technologically and economically.
Thanks.
Because all the research is carried out in English in every field. So if we want to gain a sense of what that research is, what that latest trends and what those latest innovations are, then we have to be proficient in English.
Thanks, sir. It's very, in fact, adding to our knowledge. Okay, now just I want to come that how language can affect our lives, everyday lives, and how we can further improve and take advantage from learning English.
Yes, you see, language in general, be it any language, is something which makes you distinctive from other animals, makes humans different from other animals. It is only, in the form that we use language is possessed by humans only. Other animals, they just have limited sounds, they have limited signs that they use for communication, but we humans can use language in different multiple ways, and we can use it to communicate new experiences, new thoughts, creativity and ideas. So it is basically a tool of communication as well as advanced knowledge and research. So it is of vital importance for everyone. For us in Pakistan, it is also important because most of our education system is in English, the medium of instruction is English, and our official government language is also English. Our law is written in English, and our courts use English.
Correspondence,
So
diplomacy,
also uses English, and you see every major government activity, every major government correspondence, and policy making and policy implementation, you see everything is carried out in English. So for not only for teachers and students, but also for general public, it is important to be aware of the basic knowledge of English, because everybody has to you see at some point in their life they have to come across with law, with you see government departments, and the language the government departments use is English language. So everybody needs to have some you see knowledge of English in Pakistan.
Excellent, sir. This discussion shows that English basically carries vital importance in our lives.
Yes.
So, sir, at the end, just I would like to ask that most of us lacks basic knowledge of English, how to speak, how to write, how to communicate and speak. So in all these fields, what a man, a student, a common man should do to improve our reading, writing, speaking, and what steps we can do to
Yes,
overcome.
The problem in Pakistan, Mr. Waheed, is that you see we teach language as we teach other sciences, and as we teach other subjects that involve knowledge skills. You see, language is not taught and language is not studied like that. If you want to be you see well conversant in English, and you want to write English well, then you have to, you see, listen and repeat, listen and talk, and also read and write. So these are the 4 skills of language that are there. Listening, basic skill is listening, then comes you see reading, and then we have writing and speaking. So these skills are you see gained through practice. So if we want to improve our speaking, for example, then we have to listen to the language. First we have to listen. By listening and repeating, and then by speaking, we can by practice of speaking we can be able to speak better and better. So that is through practice, that is through listening more and more. So if you want to be a good speaker, then you have to be a good listener as well, a patient listener and an extensive listener. So listen to English news channels, listen to you see podcasts, English podcasts, and watch English movies, good English movies, and then through reading is also very important. All these 4 skills that I talked about, listening, speaking, reading and writing, they reinforce each other. By listening more, you will be also able to speak more and write better. By reading more, you will be able to listen better. So every skill reinforces. So use all these 4 skills together. Read more, and whatever you read, you write that, right? Just write a summary, or just write you see the main idea in it. Just try and comment and generate your own comments about what you hear and what you read. That is how you improve English, through practice and through indulging in it. So it is just like swimming, you know. How do we learn swimming? We cannot learn swimming by sitting beside the pool, the swimming pool. We have to dive into the swimming pool. So you see, language learning is just like that. You dive into the pool of language, you see, and start swimming.
Thanks, sir, for your time. Today's discussion is going to be very exciting. It is a very learning experience for all of us. It would definitely going to benefit our viewers.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thanks for your time. And in future, we'll again request you to take your time. Thanks,
you.
sir. Thanks.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Samuel.